תודה רבה לכם. We discussed both bilateral as well as regional and international issues that are of importance to our two countries and which are related to maintaining regional stability. I presented to Secretary Powell my commitment and plans to achieve security and peace.
This is the time of democratic transition in Israel, but I want the people of Israel to know that the relationship between the United States and Israel is unbreakable and has been for so many years. America's commitment to the security of Israel is rock solid and will remain so under the Bush administration.
אדוני ראש הממשלה הנבחר, האם אתה מוכן לעשות הקלות לפלסטינים
And it should be very clear that it should be cessation of hostilities. That should be very, very clear. And I will conduct negotiations with the Palestinian Authority when we'll reach the point that the area will be calm. As about the steps in order to ease the conditions of the Palestinians, there are certain steps that Chairman Arafat has to take. I talked about that with the Secretary, and I'm sure that when the Secretary will meet Arafat, he will give them the message. One thing should be clear. Israel will not be negotiating under pressure of terror and violence.
I was quite disturbed at the briefing I got from the head of the IDF last night, the chief of the IDF last night. The level of violence has been escalating, and it has many different pieces to it, whether it's sniper fire, mortar fire. It is a very dangerous situation. And I think, as the Prime Minister-elect said, we all have to work hard, every side, both sides, to bring the violence under control, to get out of this terrible spiral of increasing violence where we have violence, counter-violence, provocation, counter-provocation. This is the time for all leaders in the region to do everything possible to control passions, to speak out against activities that lend themselves to incitement of passions. The reaction was more than I expected, especially since the action we took was part of a routine series of responses that we have pre-planned whenever our pilots are put in danger over the no-fly zones. In this particular instance, our action was a little more aggressive and a little larger a package than usual, and it got more attention than usual and got spread around the world. And to that extent, we probably could have done a better job of coordination, but I have no apologies for it.
Thank you very much. We are concluding this press conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you again for...
The United States Ambassador Sharon from Jerusalem. Will open the ceremony with our martyrs. We unite with the
Sure.